In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create 4 options infographic slide in PowerPoint, and this is how the slide works. As you can see here, I have added one background image with the sky and the clouds effect. When I click, you can see here one paper plane comes with some trailing effect, and then I've added some the clouds here. And when I click, it will show me the first option, the second, third and fourth. Likewise, I have created one more slide with a different background. So depending on your requirement, you can choose your own background, or you can have your own gradient background as well. And if you have not subscribed to my channel PowerPoint University, please subscribe and make sure to enable the bell notification icon. You can join my Telegram group with the help of this link. If you like to support my channel, you can do it through PayPal or Patreon. So let's start the tutorial. Add a new slide and change the background to any gradient fill background, or you can insert any image of the sky. So in this case, I'm just using the gradient fill. And then go to insert icons. You can draw or insert one paper plane icon. So the paper plane icon is available. It is in this, I believe, here. Okay, in the communication, you can just see, click on that one and insert it. And I'm just going to increase the size a little bit, and I'm going to place it here. And again, you can just give some different color. Okay, so whichever color, but if you are not confident which color you need to give, you can add the color manually also. So let me just show you how to do that one. So to add the color, let me just zoom in so you know exactly what I'm trying to do. Go to insert shapes, and from the lines I'm going to choose the free form, and I'm going to click here 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, shape fill, no fill. Shape fill, you can give any color of your choice. Maybe I'm going to give green. Then going to insert again shapes, free form shape. Now you should not drag it. Okay, you have to just click one, again click one here, click here and click here. That's it. Shape fill, I'm going to give maybe an this one, sorry, shape outline, no outline. Shape fill, I'm going to give this color. And for the center also, you can just give one color. So for that, again free form shape, one click here, one click, two clicks, three clicks, four clicks and 5 clicks. Okay, shape outline, again no outline. Shape fill, maybe you can give purple, and here also you can add some color. So once this is done, I'm going to select all the objects, press Ctrl G to group it. So you can see here I have created this paper plane, something like this, and I'm going to keep it on the top right corner of this one. Then go to insert shapes. Again from the line, I'm going to choose the freeform shape. Again freeform shape, click here once. Okay, click here once again, one more time here, one more time here, and then just merge this one. Okay, so I end up getting a shape something like this. Again shape outline, make it no outline. Shape fill, you can give maybe some light color. Then I'm going to edit this shape. So right mouse click, edit the points, and now this particular shape I'm just clicking here and drag this outside, and this also drag this like this. And for this one, I'm going to make it something like this, and here I'm going to make it like this. You can see here I've got a shape like this. Now select this one and send to back, so, and then put it properly so it gives a kind of a trail here. Okay, so this particular shape I got it now. Again, if you want, you can add similarly in the center also, but it's not required. Then let's draw some clouds. For that, go to insert shapes. First of all, I'm going to select the rectangle, draw a rectangle, and make sure to drag this small orange point inside so it gets fully curved. Shape outline, make it no outline. You can reduce some height. Go to insert shapes, select the oval shape, draw one oval shape like this, press Ctrl D, one more here, Ctrl D, one more here. All right, and then I'm going to select all of this and press Ctrl G to, sorry, select all of these shapes. Go to the shape format, merge shapes and make it union. And shape fill, make it white. Shape outline, make it no outline. So now depending on my requirement, I can reduce the size, increase the size. So okay, and then I'm going to give some shadow effect for this. For that, right mouse click, go to the shape format, and go to the effects, shadows, and I'm going to give this particular shadow top right, and transparency, size, all those things can be changed. So I'm going to make it more blur, and transparency I'm going to reduce it. So you can see here I got like this. Now press Ctrl D to duplicate. Again, if you want increase, if you want you can just rotate it also. All right, then I'm just going to put it here, one here. It doesn't matter if it goes outside also. Press Ctrl D one more time, and this time I'm going to reduce the size and I'm going to place it here, and I'm going to send this to back. All right, and one more here, you can add it. So again, if you want, you can right mouse click, edit points, and can change the size also or shapes also. But anyway, let's keep it with this. All right, so once this is done, our basic design is done. So now the time to add the options. For that, go to insert shapes. From the basic shapes, I'm going to choose the oval shape. Draw the oval shape by holding the shift key so that you get a perfect circle. Shape outline, make it no outline, and I'm going to choose the gradient fill. So gradient fill by default it's showing me this one because I have used in the past. So for you it will show you 4 stops. So delete the 2 stops and keep it only 2. So first of all, type, I'm going to choose the linear, and direction you can just choose any direction, and here I'm going to make it one as white and another as light gray color. All right, now press Ctrl D to duplicate this one, and I'm going to hold the shift key, reduce the size, make it solid, and I'm going to give maybe a green color here, and go to the effects, shadows. I'm going to choose which is the inside top right. All right, and bring it here, reduce the size further, and make sure this is properly aligned. If not, you can just select both of these shapes, align center, align middle. All right, and press Ctrl G to group it. Right, so now once this is done, you can duplicate this by pressing Ctrl D, hold the shift key, reduce the size if you want. Again, press Ctrl D. I'm going to increase the size and I'm going to place it here. Again, press Ctrl D and one more smaller one, hold the shift key, reduce the size, and I'm going to put it here. So now I'm going to change this color and I'm going to make it here maybe a blue kind of thing. Here I'm going to make it kind of a purple or orange, and maybe here purple I'll make it. All right, so once this is done, if you want to add some shadow effect for this also, you can add. For that, go to insert shapes. I'm going to select the oval shape. Again, shape outline, no outline, shape fill, make it black, increase the transparency, then go to the effects, soft adjust, increase the size. All right, again increase the size a little bit and put it here, then send this to back. Okay, press Ctrl D again for this one, reduce the size a little bit, send this to back. Again Ctrl D, increase the size, send this to back. Again for this one also I can make it, and I'm going to put it here, send this to back. All right, and make sure that this is also grouped together. Okay, I'm just going to group this together. Select this one, hold the shift key, select this, and press Ctrl G to group it. So once this is done, you can go to insert icons. You can just choose any icons depending on your requirements. So randomly I'm just choosing some icons, click insert, and I'm going to make the height and width as 0.6, and the color I'm going to make it as white. Then just put each graph here, sorry, the option here. All right, you can see here like this. So depending on requirement, you can increase or decrease this icon size. Then go to insert text box. You can add title and detail text, make it, reduce the size, and I'm just putting like this, so you can replace your own title and text. So this one comes here, Ctrl D to duplicate, this will come here, and this will come here. Right, once this is done, again I'm going to group this together, this one, this one, this one, Ctrl G. You can see here You have to just hold the shift key and select this one and group it. So the grouping is done. So now let's do the animation part. So you can see here, let me just bring some more down. So our slide is ready, and to do the animations, I can go to the animations, enable the animation. First of all, I'm going to select this paper plane, and this animation I'm going to use, go to scroll down and custom path. Can you see here custom path? I'm going to click first in the bottom, one here and one more here and another, double click here. So it comes something like this. All right, so this one I'm going to right mouse click, edit points, this point, select this one and make it smooth point, and this is also make it smooth point, and this one also you can just adjust it. Okay, maybe this also a smooth point. All right, so you can see here this will start when I play, it comes like this. Okay, so double click this one, remove the smooth start and smooth end, and the timings make it medium and click OK. So it comes like this. And one more animation which I'm going to add, so go to add animation, appear. Okay, so appear animation will come at the top, and this should come with previous. Okay, so if I play, it comes like this. Let me just show you once again. All right, it comes like this. Now this particular, the smoke or the trailing effect, for that you can add the wipe animation. This should happen with previous, and make sure that the timing is medium set for this. Click OK, and if I play, it comes like this. All right, so once this is done, I'm going to select this clouds and add animation, more entrance effects. For this I'm going to select peek in, click OK. This should happen with previous, but we can just give some delay here, a different delay. Okay, so depending on the requirement, it will, you can adjust this one. Again, let me just play. When I click, you can see here it comes like this. All right, then the options, I'm going to choose these options and add animation, more entrance effects, select the basic zoom, click OK, and this should happen with on click actually. So if I play, it comes something like this, and then first option, second option, third option, and the fourth option.